Welcome everyone. Today's video we're going to sort out a pocket of the garden that's looking a little bit unruly. So we're going to do some pruning, we're going to do some feeding, we're also going to do some staking of my fig tree, which has been rather overshadowed by a large gunnerer that needs a little bit of maintenance. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So I've very much been enjoying my new seated area with Ralph, but I can't help but look out at the gunnerer. Directly next to that is a little bit overgrown, and that's what we're going to tackle today. So as always, I'm going to go through what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and hopefully you guys can pick up a couple of things along the way. So for the most part, I am happy with it, but as you can see, we've just had a couple of leaves just drooping just here. I've already done a little bit of maintenance just on the side, but I've got a really lovely fig tree and this pocket of the garden that I very rarely show because it's been very much overshadowed by my big beautiful gunnerer. However, it's time to actually stake that up, give that a bit more support. I need to do some very much weeding round the bottom of it. I need to take a little bit more off the gunner as well, just to expose a little bit more. But that really doesn't matter in this hot weather. They do tend to go crispy, so I take the leaves off as close down to the base as I possibly can. And then also, I think I'm going to actually put a pot down there. So I've got a couple of brugmansias, which are starting to put on a little bit of size. So I am hoping just to fill a spot with that. So let's get cracking. So my gunnerer has been hiding a multitude of sins. Let me show you. So although in my opinion it looks better without the leaf there, you can see all of the weeds encroaching over the slate. We've got a load of bindweed in the bed that needs to be sorted out. And then also this fig, I really love this variety called Brown Turkey. Looks like I'm actually gonna have some fruits off it this year. I love the architectural leaves on it. I think it adds a really nice contrast next to the big leaves of the gunnerer. But it does need staking, as it's just tried to find the light as opposed to going straight up. So we're going to help it go upwards in today's video. So for me, when I'm weeding, I really do need a job afterwards to reward me. So I'm just going to get this done very quickly. Now, all this weed is encroaching all over the slate, and I've also got quite a lot of bindweed in there as well. But the job I'm looking forward to the most, and I know it sounds like a silly one, is I'm really looking forward to actually staking this brown turkey fig tree. As mentioned, been completely overshadowed by this really lovely Tinctoria gunnerer, but I'm looking forward to getting this staked. And what I mean by that is I'm really looking forward to, after a couple of days, it turning to the sun properly and actually taking shape properly, because what I'm going to be left with today isn't going to be quite the end product what I'm looking at, although I think it looks great off the bat, right straight away. Some things take a little bit of settling. The leaves which I've actually pulled up haven't turned yet, and it'll certainly make a big difference to how it looks in the next couple of days. I actually went ahead and I added a couple of 3 canes to it. I'm sorry about the view, guys. I do apologise. There's no really easy way to film this and show you. So I've used a couple of 3 canes, a couple of different sizes. I've just simply stuck them in towards the back, so hopefully we don't see too much of it. And then I've got a little bit of twine that I just simply tie them up and hold them securely. So back to weeding then, but as always, I always try and reward myself with a decent job. So once I've gone ahead and got this took care of, and it's quite a big job, weeds are germinating every day at the moment. Let me know in your gardens how you're getting on with the weeds. They're just absolutely relentless at the moment, aren't they? But I've got a couple of ricinus plants, the very large green variety, which I'm looking forward to getting one planted in just here as well. Now again, it probably will be overshadowed by the gunnerer, but I feel like the plant-like riciness will be able to hold its own, and I'm not too bothered, to be honest, about it getting absolutely massive. It'll just be nice to have some more leaves just in this space here. If more Gunnera leaves come over, and they probably will, I'll just simply take those off as well. One thing I have noticed with this bit of the bed, it's extremely dry. Now I think that's due to the Gunnera probably sucking out most of the moisture, mixed in with me probably not giving it enough water. But we're coming into a bit of a hose pipe ban, so you know, play by the rules. I'm going to make sure that the garden gets what it needs, but I am once the water butts are emptied, I'm going to start panicking just a little bit. But this was a lot harder going than I actually thought. As mentioned, it was quite dry, so I did go ahead and give it quite a good water afterwards, which I'd always recommend any newly planted things in the garden, whether it's in pots or it's in the ground. Just make sure you give them a good bedding in, a good watering in. And then what I tend to do is I ease off the watering as it gets more mature. Otherwise it'll become reliant on having water every single day, and then obviously the days that you don't water it, it's really going to suffer. So that's just a bit of a tip for you guys. And just before I go ahead and give this a little bit of a watering in, I've got a few rockery stones that I just want to finish this bed off, because currently where I'm stood right now, I want to do a pond project this winter, and I'll be digging all this out for a lovely pond. So I want to figure out where I want the shapes already, just ready for when I go ahead and start the project. As mentioned, really good watering, and I'm very, very happy with this bed and how it's coming out. Now, if any of you guys know me, you know I love using chicken manure. It's full of nitrogen for lots of growth. There's nothing particularly that's going to flower in this spot here, so we're going to give it a really good dump of nitrogen. There we have it, a couple of mundane jobs really, but jobs that needed to be done. Sometimes it's about looking at those things and thinking I just need to get them out of the way. Certainly looks better for it, and it's one less job to do, right? One more ticked off the list. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got something from it, then please do consider giving it a big thumbs up, as it really does help the channel out. Drop a comment down below, as it helps share it out to others who love gardening just like we do. Until tomorrow, I will see you in the garden. You take care. It's true. Welcome everyone. Today's video, we're just going to sort out a little bit. What did I say? Bring away. It's contaminated.